Hey, welcome back. Happy New Year, kind of, per se, because it's my first video of the year. I did a short, but that doesn't count. Yeah, it's still winter. It's still too cold to paint the car, so I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna have to wait. It's not the end of the world. But either way, as you can see, I was busy doing some late night drunk Christmas shopping. So I got a bunch of things I'm going to show you, and that's for the phase 2 of the project, of the work that I'm going to be doing on RX-8. So let's get into it. Okay, so what did I got? A whole heap of things. So I got, start with here, oil. This is diff oil. I also got some electrical stuff that I'm going to be working on, like there's an oil filter here, some aluminium. I got a battery crimping tool, which also I'll put it on the side. I got some power distributing power blocks, which is because I'm going to be doing a battery relocation kit, which is I'm going to relocate the battery to the back, and here it is, stuff for the battery. I'm gonna have to rearrange all of this. In this box, what we have here is TIG welder, the TIG welder pedal, a regulator. I already got a bottle of gas there, which will complement nicely my dual bottle setup. I got some tungsten electrodes. This is for later. It's a carbon fiber, that's for a later thing. So yeah, this is all TIG welding setup slash stuff. I also have a big sheet of aluminum or aluminium because I'm going to be doing some stuff, hence the TIG. This is a benchtop grinder, which, knowing that I've never TIGged before, already got the electrodes. I get the bench grinder so I can clean the electrodes when I inevitably dip the electrode into the molten metal pool. This, I generally forgot what it is. Oh, this is like some painting accessories, I think. I need to check. I need to open all of these boxes. I got a hole saw set for me to do some cutting on the aluminum or aluminum. I'm going to start calling it aluminum, and that's it. And if you don't like it, don't like it. Gauges. I got whole heaps of gauges. I actually got 4 gauges that I'm going to be mounting on the car. I got the mother of all air filters, K&N. I also have more gauges, sensors, oil cooler lines, because we're going to be replacing those on the RX-8. I got a cold air intake, special one for the RX-8, which is going to be one of my next videos. I got some AN line connectors, more gauges, more sensors like oil sensors, water temperature sensors, and so on. In here we have, what is this? I don't even know what this is anymore. I've been buying so much stuff. Diff oil, not diff oil. So diff oil was over there. This is transmission oil. And on this box, we actually have engine oil, the new engine oil. I also have here on the side some quick release battery connectors. And as one of my commenters mentioned, what should I be doing next? Here it is. It's the SON adapter. And if you guys know about SON adapters, you must have noticed that something is missing. Hence the aluminum. But yeah, so basically, I think that's all of it. So what I'm going to be doing now is assemble the TIG welder, rearrange this kind of, you can rearrange this area here so that I can actually then start prepping the next stages. What we're going to start with first is relocating the battery. I'm going to relocate the battery to the back so I have more space to, when I put the coolant temperature sensor that you need to take the battery off and so on and so on. So that's going to be the first step. So stay tuned. Okay, so now that everything is kind of tidy, as you can see, I still have a big mess here at the back. So I ended up having to make a makeshift, as you can see, workbench around here. So don't get deceived that it's sunny. It's still freaking cold outside. Now, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing a battery box, so we can start doing the battery relocation kit. So for you to move the battery to the back of the car, you need to put it inside a box. And to put it inside a box, what can I do? I can cut 4 plates of metal, like square shaped, and then, or rectangular shaped, and then make a box out of it. Or I can grab 1 plate of metal and then bend it to give you that first box shape. And that's what I'm going to be doing. But I don't have a plate bending tool. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to actually build one. And interestingly enough, let me just rotate the camera. This is what we got. We got some tubing. We got some angle iron. We got this chop tool thingy, chop saw, which is interesting enough. I got this one and this one, both from Evolution Tools. I bought them a year ago. Never took them out of the box. Hoping that one day they'll be out of use, and today's the day. Now, before we get started, this is not my design. I'm going to put a link on the description below for the person who actually made this. I'm just going to be mimicking, and credit should be given always to the person who invented these things. So let's get to it. Okay, these bars are 1 meter long, so I'm just going to cut all of them in half. So I'm going to mark 50. Okay, so this is where we are at. All of this is prepped. Now what I did is I ran out of battery, but I literally just cut in these notches so that they'll sit like this. They'll sit flush like this, so that then it can be adjusted. So I just need to make a hole here, right in the center, so screw can come out, so that we can then adjust the height of this. And then I need to work on the handles, and for the handles, this round tube made 40 centimeters. I think 40 centimeters is going to be okay. Now I'm just going to cut two sections and then weld them into here, and yeah, just weld the screws, make the holes, and then make everything pretty. We're almost done. Okay, now we align these screws with the top, align it with this line so that this can flip properly, and then we just zap it. Then we take this off and we do the rest of the weld. And there it is, metal bender. Now I just need to clean up all the welds, give it a couple of test runs, throw some paint on it, and it's done. Then we can actually start working on car related stuff. Okay, so I got the little sponges from my old bench from the gym for the handles. Now just gonna give it a little bit of a try. So I already bent this piece a little bit, but let's see if we can more bends. Wouldn't it be fun if this didn't work? There you go. Now I just need to find a little bit of thicker. I'm starting to understand why they had the little attachments with the flappy things on the top. But hey-o, there are always ways. It's not gonna bother me for what I need to do. So I need to find thicker metal now. See if this actually. What's the limit? But hey, nice bends. Can't complain. Now, clean up and paint. Either way, this is what I have for you guys today. So, carry on with the work tomorrow. So stick around and watch me on this journey of trying to make something out of this. And Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.